Good morning, everybody, and welcome, as usual, already to this weekly outlook for weeks 44 and 45. As the first thing, remember, this is not investment advising, so make your own analysis. Your capital is at risk. Okay, we are coming from a very busy week and heading to a even more busy. Last week, let's start with the market. Many indices have had the worst performance since March. American ones were down around more than 5%. In Europe, we had DAX down almost 8%. So worst performance since the worst of the COVID crisis. Dollar has acted as a safe haven, so it has strengthened. Oil has been weak on this risk-off attitude. Metals were down, but not that much, probably the best performing commodities. A lot of data have came out, important data, and they have been generally good, even if keep in mind that we were backward looking. So GDP from United States and European Union was good. Unemployment in Europe, Japan, surprise, and so consumption data in the US. Next week, the one in which we are heading, as you all clearly know, US election on Tuesday. The most important thing is, in my opinion, if results will be clear and well accepted by everybody. Markets don't like uncertainty. But also, this is not the only important event. Royal Bank of Australia, Fed, and Bank of England will gather for letting us know about their monetary policy interest rate decision. For example, BOE is said to be considering a further easing by buying more 100 billion pounds. This is also non-farm payrolls week. So we're going to analyze FTSE 100, UK index, silver, Aussie dollar, I'll explain you later why, and Brent. So let's have a look very fast. FTSE. The FTSE, let's start with a very long-term view. Okay, this is the weekly, so you can see how 55, 38, where we are right now, has been already an important level in the past. The other big important level on the long term is 47, 80 around. So keep this in mind. On the daily, I want just to add, if I'm able, this. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Sorry very much. Yeah, was not a good idea, but anyhow, this trend line to see how the prices has reacted quite well. So price is clearly going down. We've seen that this is an important support, and right today it's trying to rebound. Anyhow, RSI is still not oversold. The market is negative. Price is below all and any moving average for 200, 150 long term. So let's say that to the upside, I think the movement is capped around 57.50, something like this, maybe with some extension. To the downside, the risk is here, this area 33.50, and then down. Remember that UK is entering lockdown. Markets have already sold off quite a lot, so keep also this in mind, but the situation is not that good right now. So keep on moving, and let's go to Aussie dollar. Why Aussie dollar? Because we believe that the dollar could perform quite well. It could perform quite well. We've been believing this for some time. It could perform very well, especially in a risk-off scenario. What happens? There's other pairs that are interesting. For example, dollar yen is at the crucial level of 104, but both currency, yen and dollar, perform in the same way in a risk-off market. So it's not good idea to enter that pair. If we are feeling that the market is heading toward higher volatility, we can try to play the dollar against the Aussie. The Aussie is a typical currency that goes up when the risk is on in the market, and perform on the other way when we are in risk off. So it's a good choice trying to enter this kind of pair. And even more importantly, you see that we are at a very nice level, 0.70. It has been a support during last months. It looks like this channel has been broken. So be very careful to the downside till 69.30 and then probably 68.50. To the upside, we have a very first resistance in this area. Have a look at this pair. So what else? The Brent, we have seen WTI last week. We performed very similar, even if the spread widen or tighten. Here we are. We are losing the gap opened in March. Trend is negative, still not oversold. 50 and 100 moving average have crossed to the downside. So once again, at 36 could be a support where the price would try to bounce. If not, here you have more ideas of how low it could go down. Just figure out that from 36 to 33, it's about 10%. All right, and that's it. The silver. I was forgetting what was the last instrument. Sorry about that. Silver. Why the silver? It's fast said. First of all, once again, where we are on a weekly basis, you see how important are 26.50 and also the area around 33 and maybe a little bit lower here, 22. It's quite important. Has been a strong support in the past. But let's switch to a slightly shorter time frame, and here you can see why we have chosen this, because it looks that the major uptrend has been broken. So be aware of this, take care of this price. Of course, to the downside, 22, around 22 is a very first support. To the upside, 24, then 25.20, probably. There's a lot of analysts that are quite positive about gold, silver. As you can see, we have quite a contrarian view. Not saying that it's going to drop hard, but probably we're not so bullish. So basically, that's it for this week. Hope it was interesting. Have a very good week. Fasten your seatbelts and have a lovely trade. Bye.